Hi guys! Hi friends. I was getting an error for a second and I was having a minor heart attack. We're here. Hi! Leave me a note if you can hear me okay. Make sure this fancy setup of ours is working correctly. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining. Hi! Hey Ashlyn, how are you? Thanks for joining me on a Saturday. Wow. Okay, so we changed the time of today's live because my little guy all of a sudden got into the playoffs with his soccer team and had a game this morning, and there was no way I was going to miss that game and not be on the sidelines cheering him on. He's a goalie, and he did so great. He missed one. He let one goal get by, and then the next one, man, it was such a good play. Anyway, we're so proud of him and his team, and they made the championship game. And so right after this, we're headed back to the soccer fields for the championship game. And the two teams from his school are playing each other. So it'll be really fun. Anyway, thanks for joining me at noon instead of 10 so that I can be there. So today we are celebrating 4 days until launch day. My team and I are so excited for next Wednesday. Not only are we counting down to launch day, but we're counting down until Tuesday when our whole team is in Pensacola. They are going to be at my house. My house might explode because the 8 of us have never all been in the same room, ever. We all work remote. We do video conferencing and a group text, and we use Asana for project management. So we do all of these like electronic things, but we're going to be in the same room, and we are so excited. So, and I think they're all on here too. So thanks team for joining me here on a Saturday. I can't wait to see you on Tuesday. We have so many fun things planned for next Tuesday and Wednesday. And then actually on Thursday also, we are going to be doing a huge video and photo shoot and all these fun things. So Wednesday, so obviously we have Facebook Lives from now. It's actually starting last Wednesday. From now until launch day, usually at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then today's Instagram Live is just a very casual Q&A. It is at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then the next one tomorrow will be 2 p.m. Eastern time ongoing. And I will be answering all of your questions. I know there's lots of new friends here, so no question is a dumb question. Ask me all about the Simplified planners or launch day or how it works or whatever. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And my kids and my husband are here. And like every 5 minutes, I have a little face at my glass door. So if you hear noises, it's just what's going on in my house on a Saturday. Brian's holding down the fort, and I keep hearing him out there going, shh, mommy's on a Facebook Live. All right. Oh my goodness. So today we are tackling something that I care so much about. These lives have been so fun this week, by the way. I have to say, I've really enjoyed talking about not just tactically planning. I always say that we are not just a day planner company. There are so many day planners you could be using, but we want the Simplified Planner to have more heart than anything else you could choose. We want to make sure that when you buy our day planner, that you are supported and loved and educated and encouraged and empowered and connected through the life of that planner all the way through the very end. And so that's why if you purchase a signature Simplified planner, we are going to send you monthly coaching, simplicity, organizing, planning, coaching straight from me. You'll get a video in your inbox along with an email and some freebies and discount codes and fun stuff once a month for the next 12 months. So they start about 4 weeks after you place your order. You'll have your planner hopefully in your hands by then. No, you will. You'll have your planner in your hands by then, and we are going to just encourage you and give you ideas and tips and tricks and all kinds of fun stuff through the life of it. But we are focusing a lot this year on like the heart of real life, right? The heart of real life, what real life looks like every day for you and I. It's not just a schedule and a to-do list. We have worries, and we have big goals, and we have priorities, and we have intentions we're setting for the year. There's so much that goes into our lives that we want to support your real life, not just your Instagram life, not just your highlight reel, not just what, a normal day feels like. I have 3 kids and a job and a mortgage and a husband and things to do, and I am a very, very busy person. And so over the past year, I've been focusing really hard on embracing a life that looks different, on embracing a life that I want to model for my kids that looks different than what the world is telling me it has to look like. I firmly believe that the world has changed so much in the last, I mean, I was going to say like 20 years, but even in the last 10, in the last 5 years, our world looks so different than it used to. It moves fast. It is loud. There are so many communications and connections and people talking and notifications and information coming at you from billboards and radio and online and Facebook and, just all the things that I fully believe women today have not been prepared properly for the way that we have to evolve to handle this world, right? Because there's just so much coming at us. And I laughed the other day because somebody told me they did not believe that women felt overwhelmed, that women felt empty sometimes. And I was like, huh? Really? Can I live your life? Because I hit walls. I get stressed out. I teach this stuff, and I still get to places where I'm like, I gotta do something different. And I think that's what we have to remember as we embrace and aim for simplified lives. We have to know that it's always a journey. It's not a perfection, a finish line, a thing that you reach and you can be like, did it, I'm there. Because if that was possible, the girl who teaches it would be there and she's not there. So we have to remember that it's just a constant like redirecting, that this is the path we want to be on. We know where we want to go. My dad always says, you either plan, planned, oh, I'm going to get it wrong. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to say his quote because I'm going to totally butcher it because I didn't prepare it. But if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's what it was. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a goal, if you don't know where you are headed, you have to know where you're going, okay? So we have to decide, this is what I want my life to look like. The world is telling me what the good life looks like. It's busy, it's fast, it's adrenaline, it's achievement-based, it's the right clothes, the right hair, the right weight, the right things, the right Instagram feed, the right followers. No. You decide where you want to go. And for me, that's time with my kids. That's going to the soccer game instead of choosing something else. That's making sure that we have quiet downtime, that we're not overextended, that we have time to sit outside on the back porch and look at the sunset. That's it for me. So where are you headed? And if you get off track, which you do, you will, because everybody does. When you get off track because life happens and whatever, you veer back on, right? So we veer back to the path that we're headed on. It's just a constant veering in the right direction. So in all of this, I fully believe that we have to take care of ourselves, right? I'm going to give away all the secrets of my third book during all of these Facebook Lives, but it's just so close to my heart right now. Part of the book I wrote to my daughter. She's 4. And I said to her, I might not be able to do this without crying, but I said to her, Caroline, I'm going to tell you about who you are right now. You are 4 years old, and you are loud, and you are wild, and you are precious, and you do this thing where when you tell somebody that you love them, you put one hand on either side of their face and you squeeze and you squeak out these words like it's the only way you could possibly tell somebody you love them. You are everything good and beautiful and golden and happy in the whole wide world. And my hope and prayer is that you forever stay this way. But I am 36, and I know that life happens, that things happen, that you get married and you have a marriage to care for, you have a home to care for, you have children to care for, you have work to care for, you have passions to care for, you have all these things to care for. And I know what that does to a woman, I know that sometimes leaves us feeling like we're running a little dry, like we're running on empty a little bit. And 36-year-old Emily, I know, and we're going to talk a lot about Nana because Nana's been the voice of reason for me in this category. I know that my mom tells me that I used to be that little girl, that I was joyful and just silly and like happy and loved life and wanted to play. And she, in telling me that, I want to be that girl, right? And so I've been working hard to get back to that girl who is like innately and from her core joyful. So where does that come from? Like, how do we go from being or feeling like we're running on empty, that we're feeling a little dry or a lot dry? How do we get back there? I think everything that we're talking about this week has to do with how to do that. We're talking about overcoming overwhelm, conquering clutter. We're going to be talking about beating burnout. Yes, do you love all of my alliterations with the letters? Because I do. We're also going to be talking about decluttering digital life. Like, we're going to be talking about how to tactically do that. But the most important thing that you can do to be your absolute best version of you, to be the girl that God created you to be, is you can take care of yourself. Nobody out there, not your spouse, not your children, not your girlfriends, not your sisters, not nobody, is responsible for filling you up like you are. And you either pause and do it, or you continue to run on empty. And that means that you ruthlessly do it, that you unapologetically say, you know what, I got to take a little time for me. And you don't have guilt. You don't have guilt about taking time for yourself when your kids, when you feel like you need to be pouring it all on your kids. You do not have guilt when you set a boundary and say, you know what, I would love to go have coffee with you, but this is from Sally Clarkson. I would love to go have coffee with you, but I need to have some me time. You can say that. You can say that. The person you say that to is probably going to be like, oh, that's kind of awesome. I kind of want to do that too. We have to know that it's okay to set boundaries, that we don't have to let the world happen to us, that we can set boundaries and say, this is who I am. This is why I love the Enneagram. Have y'all done the Enneagram test? I didn't prepare my team for this, but if somebody will get the link to the Enneagram test, or maybe one of y'all have it, just repost it. The Enneagram is fascinating to me. It's helped me learn a lot about who I am and who my husband is, and my kids obviously are too young to do it, but my team, like who they are and how they communicate, it's fascinating. Tell me what number you are. I would love to know what number you are in the chat. I'm a 2. I'm a 2 with a wing 3, so I won't get too deep into the Enneagram for anyone who doesn't understand it, but I have learned, like, I have to have these boundaries because this is the type of person I am. And that's cool. Like, this is who I am. And I have to have these types of boundaries so that the right things come in and the not wrong. They could be good, but maybe wrong for me in this season stay out. So boundaries. Set boundaries. And carve out margin on your calendar, just like you would for a dentist appointment, for yourself. Now, hear me loud and clear with this part. Self-care and soul care are monumentally different. You can probably hear my kids outside my door. They're right there. Self-care and soul care are monumentally different, okay? When we talk about self-care, we talk about, well, let me back up. I read this thing the other day about selfish care. And I was like kind of fascinated by the term. And so I kind of dug more into it, like what is selfish care that this guy was talking about? And he was saying selfish care is when we do those things that we are just trying to like let our minds take a break, or we're trying to like, it's not necessarily always a good thing, like escaping into a television show or drinking or, you know, whatever it is that like, you know, you could do to like escape that might not necessarily be a good thing, right? Then there's self-care. Self-care is like putting, you know, changing the oil in a car, right? It's things you do because you need to keep the car running. It's not selfish to put oil in a car, right? Or to change the oil in a car. It's not selfish to change tires. Like self-care is taking care of yourself to keep yourself going. Self-care, right? And that could be like exercising or eating good foods or doing that kind of, those things, self-care, all the way. Awesome. Awesome. And so necessary, right? But I think what we've done as a society is we have elevated those kinds of things. A manicure, right? I'm going to get one tomorrow. A manicure is another thing, but it's self-care, and it does not suffice as soul care, right? It may make you relax for a few minutes, and that's awesome, but it's not soul care, and soul care is what we need. I'll get to that in a second. So we've elevated all these things of like exercise and food and all of that, self-care that is good. We've elevated it to encourage women, especially as mothers, like this is how you survive. This is what you need to survive. You need a coffee run. You need, you know, a glass of wine, which I could sit here and talk to you about for 6 hours because I have very strong feelings about the way that our world has glorified moms and wine. By the way, I love wine. I had a glass last night with Brian. It was wonderful. wine with your girlfriends, like, that's fun. That's not self-care, though. That's not, like, that's just fun. There's just something fun to do to feel good. If I see another t-shirt that says, we are raising strong women, send wine, or raising strong girls, send wine, I'll scream. I hate the way that our world encourages mothers that, like, that's what you need to do your job. Wine's great. I'm not saying anything bad about wine, but like all there are things that our world tells us that, like, this is what you need to do your job well. This is what you need to be happy. This is what you need to be joyful. And I'm saying no. Those things are great, obviously, but like, you have to decide what it is that fills your soul, right? Self-care is one thing. Fun is another thing. But soul care is really stopping and being still and allowing God to work in your heart, honestly. And I'm a Christian, so I'm going to speak from that place because that's all I know. But I fully believe that soul care is when we tell the world no. When we tell the world all the self-care and all the things, like, cool, but I'm going to find what fills my soul and what quenches my thirst in a way that nothing else can. And for me, that is when I lay down all the things I got to do. All the mess in my house. There is still Chick-fil-A on the counter. When I lay it all down and I just get still and I put my agenda away and allow God to do what he's going to do in my heart. I get still, I journal or I read. And that may look different for you than it does for me. For me, it's quiet time. It's like reading a book or journaling. Like writing for me is like monumentally therapeutic. But being still and allowing myself to be silent and to be quiet and to connect with my thoughts and feelings. For a lot of people, soul care does look like exercise. Excuse me, I have like a fake eyelash in my eye. Soul care for a lot of people looks like exercising because it's when their mind and their body and their heart connect and they're able to like just process things and work through things alone. And yes, that's when that kind of thing moves into the soul care pile, right? For Whit on our team, Whit loves to garden, and I love her story about how she discovered her garden, her love for gardening when she was pregnant, and now like her thing, she loves to go outside and like get down in the dirt and work with her hands and grow things that are beautiful and like tend to them and nourish them and love them. I love that she's found like her soul care thing. And when she gets burned out with work stuff, we're always like, go to your garden, go outside. And it's neat to know what your friend's soul care looks like what makes them feel full the most, and to be able to encourage that. For a long time for me, when my twins were itty bitty, soul care looked like going outside and going for a walk. And I say that because that was a difficult time for me. I had a 4-year-old and infant twins at home and no family in the close area. And so I didn't really know what my soul care looked like. I just knew that I was very frazzled. And my friend Kristen Winchester would come over. She lived near me at the time. She would come over and be like, pack the stroller. We are going to go for a walk. And I would go outside and I would just walk around our neighborhood. Sometimes I would cry because I was just really overwhelmed, and push the stroller and get some sun and get my body moving and talking to a friend. Like that was such good soul care. I don't know that same type of a thing would be soul care for me now in the season that I'm in, but in the season I'm in now with kids who are a little older, for me, it's just being still, laying my agenda down and just being still and letting God work in my life, letting my thoughts and stuff kind of bubble up. But you have to find what soul care is for you. For some people, it's cooking. Dusty on our team loves to cook. I will never understand this because cooking stresses me out, but some people love to cook. They love to get in the kitchen to make a really great meal. They love to like work with their hands and do that kind of thing. Whatever soul care is for you, you get to stake your claim on it and you get to unapologetically do it. And I think it is so important for us to know what that thing is so that we can connect with it and we can purposefully put it in our lives. So before you start adding I didn't organize my stack very well over here today. Before you start adding things to your calendars, to your planner, get in here and add your soul care. Right now, write it down. write down like what that looks like and make time for it like you would make time for a dentist appointment. I think, we talked about the Simplified prep yesterday, and this office is so bright today. It's like a really beautiful day outside. So you probably can't see the page, but you can see it on our website. There's a page in the Simplified prep work where we talk about ideas for new healthy habits. And I think it's the perfect spot for you to write down what those soul care things are, what they look like for you. Maybe it involves another person, maybe more than likely, I think it could be just you, but don't confuse self-care and soul care. They're both important. And so is fun, by the way. Like whatever fun looks like for you. I mean, fun for me is going to Brady's soccer game. It's having a dinner with girlfriends. It's sitting on the back porch sharing a glass of wine with Brian and watching the sunset. Like that kind of fun stuff, super important. Self-care, absolutely. Getting on that Peloton as much as I can. Moving my body, making sure I get enough sleep. That's self-care. That's important. But soul care, set time for it. Soul care for me is going to church and singing loud. I cannot sing, no, but I love to sing worship music loud. It's like how I connect with my faith. So write those things down. I encourage you to do that so that you can explore what that is and make sure that you're putting it into your life. Yay! I love this topic so much. I could keep you guys here all day long. I will tell you I wrote a whole chapter on it with my next book because I think it's so important. And I think that when we untangle the two things, they start to make a lot more sense. And then I also think soul care provides so much rest for us, real soul rest. We're able to just relax our brains, relax our hearts. We're able to set our worries down, our anxieties down, and connect with something that's deeper than that. All right. Let me see. Dusty, I think I forgot to say this, but if you guys have questions, please go ahead and put them in the comment section. Dusty's grabbing them and is going to send them to me. And then I have a couple of things I have to make sure that I go over with you guys for launch day. Okay. First and foremost, there's a whole ton of links here in the description. Go and click on those. You can enter to win a launch day survival kit, which I've been showing it every live, but to save time today, because I got to get back to the soccer field, just go and click that link and you can see all the fun things. You get pajamas, you get an Oh Happy Day t-shirt, launch day t-shirt, you get a volcano candle, handmade soap, an overnight resurfacing peel, a really cute wrap from Merci, just all kinds of fun stuff. Go and click that link to enter to win, because we usually give away one. This time we're giving away 6, okay? And the launch day survival kit, hold on, I have all my notes written down under the camera. We're announcing the winner on the Facebook Live on April 2nd. So that's going to be next Tuesday when we announce the winner of the launch day survival kits. All right, next up. Today we are sending out a free printable with our newsletter. It's going to go out a little later this afternoon. You'll also get a recording of this video that will be in our video library. So you can, if you miss part of it, you can join and watch it. This is our self-care checklist, and it talks about things we all need and then other ideas for embracing self-care or soul care in your life. And then it has some note space at the bottom, which might be a fun space for you to also write down some of the things that you feel like really just replenish you and refresh and revive you, if you will. So that's going to go out later today. Make sure you're on our newsletter list so you get that. I just realized my comments are not scrolling. Okay, wow, they're there. All right, what else? So I have shown you, I'm just going to show you the 6 covers really fast because everybody always asks to make sure they see them all. Mint tile, obviously they come in a daily edition or a weekly edition. This is Garden Party. Happy Stripe, which comes like every year and is a fan favorite. Blue Pinstripe. My personal favorite planner that we've ever released, Navy Blooms. There's Garden Party again. This is the daily edition. And then we have Caroline's favorite, Pink Pineapple. And it's a really pretty shade of blush. All right, so you can go to our website to see the colors better because they're a little bright in here. Let's see, what else? On launch day, we will have bundles. So you can choose a daily bundle or a weekly bundle. The daily edition bundle is $115, and it comes with your choice of daily planner, a mini notebook, page marker, stickers, a pen, stretchy bands, and a set of paper clips. And you get to pick which ones you want and build your own bundle. The daily bundle is $115 and has free US shipping. The weekly bundle is $105 and has free US shipping. Basically, we put all those things together and discounted them a little bit. If you place any other order and it's over $100, you'll receive free ground shipping in the US as well. Okay, we also have a quiz you can take to find out which Simplified planner is best for you. It's crazy accurate. I took it and it said Navy Blooms Daily, but I already knew that was one I was going to get. Link is here. Then we have an Instagram Live Q&A that's like super casual today at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on my Instagram at Emily Ley. Then go to our video library because you can watch all the back Facebook Lives from this launch week as well as from previous launch weeks. We have like the ultimate pen test. We have setting up your Simplified planner. We have accessorizing. We have just so many fun things. We even have some with my mom on there. They're really good. So video library link is here. Also, last thing, and then I'm going to choose a giveaway winner. While I'm saying this, comment over here well, it's not over here for you guys. It's probably down here. Comment in the comment section and tell us which Simplified planner is your favorite, okay? And which one you're going to get. And then I'm going to choose a winner today to receive a Happy Stripe Daily Edition. And I'm just basically going to scroll through the comments, and wherever my mouse lands, that's who wins. If you're our winner, email hello@emilyley.com. Last thing, there's a link here that I just put in where you can go to our free printable library and you can print our planner pages. I know, you're like, what? Yes, you can print a daily planner page and you can print a weekly spread. So if you go there, you can click on that and you can just print out as many as you want, and you can try it before you buy it to make sure that our format is going to work for you. The Simplified planner was created simple on purpose to work for your life in your season, no matter what your life looks like. So yes, go and do that. Just really quick, because I know I'm going to get this question in my text from Dusty, so I'm just going to go ahead and answer it now. The signature Simplified planners that are launching on Wednesday are dated August through next July. So they run in the academic year. The exact same planners with different dates, same covers, launch September 4th, and they run January 2020 through December 2020. So they run on the calendar year. In every signature Simplified planner, you have a pocket, including the weekly editions. You have a pocket, stickers that have been refreshed from last year. You have Mohawk Via paper, which is like the best paper ever. It's the paper I used when I made wedding invitations. And then you have some info about using your planner. You have Simplified prep work, which is a couple of pages about healthy routines and habits, looking back at last year and what worked and what didn't work. You have the Simplicity Challenge, which is 30 simple steps that each take under 15 minutes to really, really simplify your life. And then we have your yearly bucket list. Then daily and weeklies have monthly spreads, followed by either daily pages or daily or weekly spreads, as well as Sunday prep. So Sunday prep is just a couple of little bullets we put on Sundays for you to encourage you to set yourself up for success for the week ahead. You also get our keepsake box and our coaching. So video coaching in your inbox once a month. Yes. Okay. I think that's it. All right. Let me do the giveaway before I get to questions. And let's see. All right. Let me scroll to the bottom. All right. Hold on. Make sure my mouse is on a face. All right. All right, put your comments in. Here we go. Winner is Chelsea Alvarado. I hope I said your name right. It's a beautiful name. But Chelsea, you win. hello@emilyley.com. Happy Stripe Daily, which is that one right there. Send us a note. Oh, if you're interested in our pineapple hat, I also put the link in the description. So the pineapple hat. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Dusty. Is there a designated place to view how people use their planners, specifically weeklies? So a couple things. Go to our video library on our website, and you can see videos showing a ton of ways different people use their planners, how I've used my planner. I used the weekly when my twins were born and loved having the week at one in a glance right there, but I really, really needed space. And so I use the daily. You can go there. You can also go to my last Instagram. No, not my last Instagram post. It was one right before it. Yes, my next to last Instagram post. I was asking people who uses a daily and weekly and why, and there's a ton of great comments there about people. Everybody I know who uses a weekly is like hardcore weekly, never switching. My mom uses a weekly, and I don't think she's ever used a daily. She loves the weekly. Okay, will there be a bundle? Yes. We went through all of that stuff. You can also see the bundles on the website right now. How do I know if I'm a weekly or a daily person? Well, let me give you my tips, and then I'm going to tell you to take that quiz because it's crazy accurate. I just love the space of a daily. If you have a lot of appointments or a lot of things going on, I highly encourage you to get a daily edition because you will not regret having a lot of space. If you're the type of person that just has a lot of like things you need to see for the entire week, and seeing the entire week at once is important to you, then definitely a weekly. When my twins were little and I was not leaving the house much, the first like 2 years, I used a weekly edition, and I really needed to see like our routines and what's for dinner and like those kinds of things. So weekly is really good for that. Again, go take the quiz. The quiz, I promise you, you will be surprised. Every year Wit makes it, and then she sends it to me, and she's like, test it just to see if it like really works. And I know in my head like which one I'm getting, and I do it, and it's weird that it's so accurate. I have my mom do it because she's a weekly girl, and it gets it right for her too. So go take the quiz. Highly encourage you to take the quiz. Plus, it's just really fun. Okay. Can you show the stretchy bands? Sure. I think I have them right here. This is our little pineapple pin cup that we have also, but I stuck all my bands in here. So these are the stretchy bands. Make sure when you're getting your stretchy bands, you choose weekly or daily. Make sure you do the right one because they're sized to fit. So like this is a weekly one. I can tell it's a little smaller. This is the fuchsia one. They come in packs of 2. Turquoise. And you can't really tell, but they have a little debossed pineapple. Navy. And Kelly green. All of our planners, all of our products are built off of the same color palette. So you really can't go wrong with any of these matching. I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. Pink elephants. Pink elephants. You ever done that? Say pink elephants. It makes yourself not sneeze. It works. Okay. Let's see. We did the giveaway. Which cover am I choosing? I'll show you because I love it so much. Oh, you guys, and Nana changed her mind. So y'all asked me on a Facebook Live the other day which one Nana was using. She's using a weekly, but she's using navy blooms, and so am I. She was mint tile, but then she saw this in person. It was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to use that. That's amazing. So navy blooms. This is what I'll be using. Navy blooms daily. Okay. Okay. Show the size comparison. Yes. So the weekly is more portable. It is a little small. There we go. Sorry, the light's so bright in here. Daily, weekly. Daily, weekly. And the weeklies have ribbons. Oh my gosh, I have a stack over here that is literally about to fall down. Oh, we have mini notebooks coming out Wednesday too. Yay. And then we have new stickers coming out. Sorry, y'all, my office is such a mess. It starts out really clean before my Facebook Lives, and then when I do them, I just put product everywhere, and so it's just a disaster. New stickers coming out. We have icon stickers. Let's see if the camera will focus. Oh, it's just so bright, but you can see them there. We have flag stickers that are super cute. And we have my favorite, the variety pack with gold foil on it. You see them? Aren't they cute? Oh, I love these so much. I designed these myself. They came out of the teacher planner. So the teacher planner has 5, I think it's 5 sticker pages. Don't quote me on that, but it's a lot. And then we've also done, in case you're wondering, we've done a ton of videos about how to use stickers. This is my planner. We've done a ton of videos about how to use stickers, how, like, I use washi tape, and then I love our color coding dot stickers, and I just use Post-its all the time because, if I have a long to-do list, I'll transfer this from one day to the next day. Paper clips, I like those at the top. But you can, if you want to learn about color coding, I did a whole Facebook Live on it, and it's in our video library in the description. All right. Oh, I love this question. Do you feel that the planner is applicable for someone who is retired? Okay, yes, because my mom loves it. And my mom's been retired now for 3 or 4 years. 4 years. Four, I think. She loves it, lives by it, uses it especially for meal planning, and then all the other fun stuff that she's doing during the day. Um, Also, if you go to our website and you click on the big graphic of the girls on the homepage, click that graphic. It's going to take you to a page that has tons of stuff about the Simplified Planner. Scroll to the bottom and you can read reviews from real users. And we have all different ages, all different seasons on there, how they use it, why they like it, what about it is important to them. How, a lot of them have been using it for years. So go and check out the reviews because I think those are super helpful, especially we just have such a broad range of women over there. So go check that out. Okay. Did I get, any more? Come on, phone. Any more questions? Okay. I think we got all the questions. Let me just scroll over here and make sure I got everything. Taylor's here? Hi, Taylor! Taylor's here! Taylor is my sister-in-law. She's also our marketing director. She's also a new mom. And I didn't know you were joining us today. Hi, we miss you. So let me just say, because Taylor's on here, Taylor was a teacher in the classroom for 7 years before she and I designed the Simplified Teacher Planner together. Simplified Teacher Planner comes out May 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It is our baby. Taylor poured her heart and soul into this thing. All the pages in the front, the classroom management pages, the lesson planning pages, like down to every little detail, making sure that it was simplified enough for any kind of teacher, homeschool, special area, whatever. Even down to like the stickers, and it's so pretty. Okay, you can see all the pictures of that. And we'll do another Facebook Live April 24th, all about that. Taylor says it's her firstborn. That's awesome. Okay, let me just say, where's my schedule? Oh, so today is the 30th, and we did Simplified Self-Care. Tomorrow, we're talking about practical planning. So tomorrow, join me. We're going to talk about all the planning stuff. Color coding, how to set up your planner, how do you use washi tape in your planner, what kind of pens are the best. It might be a 2-hour Facebook Live because I have so much to say about practically planning. You can be the beautifully designed planners where you like washi tape the whole thing and stickers and color code and like it's just photo worthy, or you can scribble scrabble in it, which to be honest is what mine looks like most of the time. Sometimes I get to do that. Sometimes it's just a mess, which is pretty normal. But we're gonna talk about all of those things. So we're gonna talk about all the tactical stuff, all the practical tips and tricks from users that we've collected over the last zillion years. It's gonna be awesome. Join me tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I know it's like right during church time. I know it's right during my church time. I wasn't thinking. But I'm going to go to the late service so I can do it. So join me in the morning. And if you're going to be at church when the Facebook Live happens tomorrow, don't worry about it. Make sure you're on our newsletter list and we'll email it to you in the afternoon. And you can watch it later. Okay. Then on Monday, we're talking about beating burnout. So not like overcoming overwhelm. We talked about what to do when you're overwhelmed. Beating burnout, we're going to talk about how to not get burned out, right? Like how to add rhythm and routine and cadence to your life so that you beat it. Like you do not get to that place where you are burned out, right? Then on the second, and on the first, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Standard of Grace, which is over there. You can't see it. My guided journal. We're going to talk about a challenge we're going to do, a 4-week challenge, working through a Standard of Grace together. It just came out last week. Well, it came out in Target in November, but it came out everywhere last Tuesday. And on the 2nd, which is Tuesday, we're going to talk about decluttering digital life. Because as we said, the world is loud. There's lots of things coming at us. We're going to talk about how to turn that down without quitting Instagram. I took a month off social media this year to write my book, and it was glorious. And I also learned that I really do enjoy Instagram. So anyway, we're going to talk about how to simplify all of that as well. And we have tons of free printables going out as well, so make sure you're on a newsletter list. I think I've covered everything. Dusty, I love that you texted me and said, Taylor's on! That's so great. Okay, guys, I can't wait to see my team next week. Thank y'all for joining us today. Somebody said, can we get the printable off the site right now? Yes, you can get the planner printables off the site right now, but make sure you're on a newsletter list to get our self-care printable as well. Yes, giveaway already happened. Someone asked to see the inside of the mini notebooks. Yes. Inside of the mini notebooks are lined pages. Oh, Lordy, you're not going to be able to see this because of the light. They have little pineapples in the corner, and they're just lined pages inside. Very, very, very simple. And yes, you can see the inside pictures on our website. Honestly, for most of the questions, like, go to the website. Our brand new website is amazing. It's actually just a new look. It's the same website. So your account stuff, pineapple points are all still there, but it's a new look. And it is absolutely beautiful. It is so easy to navigate now. It's so easy to navigate on your mobile phone. If you are going to do launch day from your phone, don't worry. You'll be able to do it. It'll be great. But it's so easy to find what you're looking for. We have a video library, a free printable library, the launch day survival kit, the quiz, all of that lives there. Videos, too, of all the planners. Okay, did I get everybody? Good luck to Brady's team. Thank you very much. Funny thing is, they're playing each other. So his school, 2 teams, they're playing each other. But we are so excited for him. Okie dokie. I think that's it. Yes. Do you think you'll still have pineapple hats on launch day? I hope so. They're my favorite. Oh, hey, can I give away a pineapple hat? I didn't ask my team this, but I just love my pineapple hat. And I have one. I have an extra one. So let's give away. Let's give away. It's Saturday. Let's give away a pineapple hat. Just for the fact that no one interrupted this and came in here. That's why we're going to give away a pineapple hat. So proud of my kids. Okay. Here we go. Ready. I'm just going to choose somebody. Scrolling. Winner is Lynn Cooper. Lynn Cooper. Email us at hello@emilylay.com and we'll send you a pineapple hat. Okay? All right, guys. I got to get out of here. I got to go to a soccer game. I'll be on Instagram Live today at 4 p.m. to answer all of your questions. Super casual. I might be in pajamas. You just never know. Okay? Thanks, guys. Have a happy Saturday. See you on launch day.